Libra, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a personal. Some of you Libras may be triggered, so keep that in mind. If you have any questions, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. If you're just simply wanting to say hi, you can do that in the comment sections. But also keep in mind when emailing your questions, there is no wrong question, all right? If you are wanting to be a spiritual guiding light, you can use the comment section to share your story, give advice, as well as releasing love, okay? Dropping those hearts. All right, so Libra. Okay, Aries is your opposite sign, so when time permits itself, all right, you're not obligated, but when time permits itself, make sure you check out Aries next 72, all right, so that you can receive those channel messages as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading for Libra for the next 72 to give confirmation, clarity, and understanding. Thank you. So Libra, I have a channel message for you. It may not resonate with every Libra. You may not be in your own energy at this time, Libra. So keep that in mind. If you are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. For those of you who already subscribed, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All right. If you have a question, it is yes. In the next 72, you may be finding yourself saying yes, or it is suggesting that you say yes, right, to a new beginning, a new start, an opportunity. Libra, the beauty in the new is the opportunity to try again. And I was able to see a reset, right, of using fire energy. So it's essential to at least hear the channel messages, the beginning, the collective channel message in Aries reading. Additional messages that I channeled for you was you do not have to win all the time. It's okay to allow others to feel like winners. Foremost, Libra, you are teaching someone that there is no such thing as one winner. What you have experienced up to this point has made you stronger than before, right? Celebrate in secret because you are being seen in different views. Be patient, be kind, lead by example. Leading by example does not always mean proving a point. Minimize negative thinking for the next 72. Okay, your angel guide message is ease and grace, and cut the cords. Okay, you can, if you want in depth of the messages within ease and grace and cut the cords, click the link in the description box pertaining to the weekly for March the 7th of 2023 to March the 13th of 2023. Okay. For those of you who don't like clicking links, the weekly upload is available in the upload section in the playlist. Okay. How do you do that? Simply click the spiritual guiding light, and then it will open up, and there's a section where it will have uploads, videos. I think it's videos tab or whatever. So let's go ahead and get started, Libra, and look at emotions, thoughts, and actions. Let's see what messages come up for you, Libra, my air sign. So before I start, I'm being guided to tell you an experience that I had the other day. And it was a learning experience for me of having to reflect, right, from cause and reaction. That sometimes it's not about needing to be right at that certain time. It's about giving someone the opportunity to feel that access of power of being right. Because two parties can be both right? But then one party cannot accept the other party's willing right to be right. And sometimes we have to step back, let time pass to reassess, right? And then when you're ready to reassess, right, to reflect with the party, right, to have a resolution of resolving a matter. They may not be open, so there's a key of being patient, but sometimes some people don't understand, right, that process. So you have to take the initiative, right? Even if someone is being stubborn and not willing to hear you out, is to speak with calmness, grace, and peace, right? Allowing that balance to harmony to take place, okay? Let's go ahead and look at emotions, thoughts, and actions. All right, what messages do you have for Libra? All right, what messages do you have for Libra, my air sign? All right, we have sensitive. Okay, you may find yourself sensitive in the next 72. Oh, I love this lively. So definitely your rebel energy is confirming. You may find yourself laughing or suggesting that you need to laugh, right? To break any barriers that you're unaware of. Okay. What else? And then we have love. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We have psyched here, okay? It could have been worse, right? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here, right? For others of you, you are somewhere else in the world and you're showing up, right? You're getting your clarity, you're getting your confirmation, and you're realizing that you can live again, right? Your new perspective, the way that you're approaching things, you're getting the handle of your sensitivities. Some of you are empaths and you're understanding how your empathic process works. And you're understanding what energies are yours and what energies are not yours. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and keep going. For others of you, your psyche is opening, okay, to this new, I want to say, right, but I don't want to close out your capacity when it comes to your psyche. And so work in progress, okay? Something is under reconstruction here. Let's go ahead and keep going, Libra. I keep wanting to call you Aries, which is your opposite sign. There's no need for you to feel like you're the laughing stock of the matter, all right? That's your own psyche trying to cause a missed opportunity, okay? And the reason why I say it in that way is because when we are comfortable in our shadow self, our shadow self could say, no, I refuse. And so you have to reset. You have to command your shadow self to be obedient. For others of you, it consists of fasting, right? Taking control over your flesh and saying, no, I am the driver of my vehicle. Okay. All right. For others of you, you are your roots are grounded and now you're sprouting. Your roots are coming out of the ground. Okay? Your root is growing. Meaning, okay, you're grounded. I'm trying to say this. It's kind of like, it's not giving me a flower. It's not giving, it's a tree, and it's like your stump. But isn't it a stump when the tree is cut off? I'm not really for sure, but if you want to reflect and share, do put in the comments. It's kind of like you know how when you do cut a tree, and you, to know how old a tree is, it's by its rings. You're growing, you're expanding. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not being cut off, but you are growing. Okay. All right. What other messages do you have for Libra? We have pay in reverse here. Yeah, your hard work. If you're thinking that your hard work did not pay off, you will. But you have to be in the spirit of enjoyment. That's why it's very important for you to laugh. It will break away any barriers that you cannot see, whether they're coming towards you or in your day's work of your journey. All right, we have anticipate future expenses here. This is free will, Libra. Okay. Don't be so quick to make a choice, because when you're in the hangman position and being impulsive and not really reflecting the end result, or how should I say, it's like your emotions, thoughts, and actions said yes, right? Don't just be saying yes for all the wrong reasons, more so all the right reasons. Because it's something that you're not saying. It's kind of like signing up for something that's free, but you didn't take out the time to read the fine lines. So it's kind of like if you breach a contract, you have to pay for something more than what you were initially, what the payment was. What's free is what you're able to put in possession. But to be able to maintain that possession, that's the fee. So be mindful. We have walk here. So this is confirming a new opportunity, new journey, new pathway, new way about going about things. Okay. But always keep in mind, there's no need to be reckless. Also, someone could be sensitive when people are laughing. You may, in your mind, think that people are laughing at you. And it's kind of like, say there's 3 people having a conversation and they're laughing. Don't assume they're laughing at you if you're not amongst the conversation. Okay, that could be your own shadow energy playing on your psyche in the next 72. Okay, so practice engaging in the next 72, Libra, without judgment. What are the messages for Libra? We have self-assurance here. So work on your insecurities, okay? It's not giving me masculine energy. Most masculine energies, they face their insecurities head on. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, okay, I'm a little bit too big. Okay, whatever, I'm big. It's whatever, right? Compared to feminine energy, it's not that way. It's kind of like, I'm big. Okay, I know what I need to do. Either you're going to do it or not. So work on your insecurities in the next 72. For some of you, laughing is an insecurity. Okay? You may laugh at the things that, people wouldn't laugh at. And it's not with intention. It's just your shadow energy. You can't mask your shadow energy. Your shadow energy is laughing. We have respect in reverse, and we have smoking in reverse. Okay? We're going to clarify this smoking and this respect in reverse. All right. What does Libra, my air sign, need to see in pertaining to this respect in reverse and this self-assurance? Yeah, that could be your insecurity of not respecting yourself. All right. At this time in the next 72, don't think the worst. There's no need to. And that could be an insecurity pertaining to this smoking. Okay, it's coming in really, really fast. Okay, be mindful of your vehicle. Put some oil in it. Make sure it has water in it. Make sure that your appliance, plugs, cords, if you have a gas stove, make sure those knobs are turned. Matter of fact, let me go turn my oven off, okay? I warm my house up old school. I don't know if it's dangerous or not from the fumes of the heat from the oven being open and keeping stuff warm. But someone has changed a choice, okay? Someone here in the next 72, you're getting out of a poor mindset and you're taking action, right? It's like, look at Libra go. Like, remember I was saying that reset? It's kind of like on your mark, get set, go. It's like you are on the go in the next 72, okay? And you may be feeling like people are laughing at you. You may feel foolish, but at the same time, you have to understand the fool, right, is on the journey of the unknown, things that you cannot see, and you have to release the weight. You must not have, that's why the fool has a little bag. It doesn't have all these extra things. So it's like release the extra because you don't need it. Enjoy your next 72. For some of you, it's a work in progress, okay? Because you have a lot of responsibilities. So you're always having to take things serious, and it's just requesting just to lighten up the load, and also be kind to yourself. Look at yes came up again. It's coming out again. All right. I'm going to clarify that yes to confirm if this is a proposal, whether that's a proposal of marriage, a proposal of commitment. Someone is taking off, right? You have animal kingdom, and I'm not talking about death. Oh, well, we do die daily though, Libra, right? In order to reset, you have to remove the old for the new to take its form. We have animal kingdom here, okay? Someone could be in survival mode in the next 72. Someone could be transforming into animal instinct, conquer and divide, the law of 48. We have communication in reverse. That's not going to work. For some of you, yes, it will. For others of you, if you do not understand the laws of 48, it is not going to work. Just because you know law 1 through 10, you need to know all of them. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and move forward. What other messages do you have for Libra? I need to warm my tea back up. All right, what other messages do you have for Libra? Aries had carried out too. So again, when time permits, make sure that you check out your opposite sign, which is Aries' reading. You don't have to watch the whole thing, just the collective channeled message and Aries channeled message. Okay. All right. What other messages do you have for Libra? Thank you. Goodness gracious. Don't pick up the load. If it's not yours, don't take it. Don't feel obligated. Okay? It says dealt with. All right? Basically, what's not your responsibility, don't take on too much because it's going to take you out of this joyful spirit of laughter. Right? This is like someone starting a job, right? And you're laughing, and then it's not funny anymore. It's not, you realize this is not where you want to work. Or you're joining something, right? Everything was all fun and games, and now it's not fun anymore. Okay. Understood. You know that saying, what needs to be understood? Something like that. We have designed. So it's like, stop running. Don't run from your problems, because wherever you go, problems form. You could be realizing that you're your own problem, or someone is a problem, and you finally, with ease and grace, say, I'm cutting the cords. Some of you, you're not even saying anything. You're just cutting the cords, whether that's cutting off communication with someone, blocking someone, no contact. Um, and also with this designed, this is saying it's okay to breathe again. It's okay to laugh again. It's okay to be again. All right? Someone doesn't feel deserving of laughing and having a good time. Some of you don't know how, because of the role that you play right now. Responsibilities are too heavy, and you need to lighten up the load. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to assign some of your responsibilities to others. But it's kind of like you're just taking on responsibilities in the next 72 because you know that you can get it done. But just based off my experience of dealing with fire energy and always being burnt out, I myself, Libra, I would tell myself, no, I'm just going to do it because I need it done the right way. Well, this opportunity of showing someone how to do something, it brings laughter into the situation. It brings bond in the situation. Soulmate, divine love. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. Let's go ahead and look at overall direction. I'm being guided to read your angel guide cards, which is cut the cords and ease of grace at the ending of your read. Overall direction for Libra. Overall direction is the Three of Swords. Okay. Heartbreak, emotional pain. Someone's going through something and they can't go through it alone. Okay. Someone is determined to feel free again. Right? I'm not getting this as a negative thing. Someone could be going through grief and suffering, heartbreak. Right? Overall direction simply says this for the next 72. Libra, my fire sign. No, my air sign. Told you Aries is really strong in your reading. It says it's not easy. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Okay. All right, Aries. It says it's never too easy to hear in the moment, but grief and heartbreak can be defining and character building. This suffering you're experiencing is meant to make you stronger rather than focusing on the past. Focus on what's ahead. Dust yourself off and keep on going. I told you, I said it was like this reset on on your mark, get set, go. Okay. It's like you don't have to be in this Three of Swords, but acknowledging it, right? Acknowledging, resolving it, and then continuing to move forward. All right. Someone is running from a grief or heartache. Someone doesn't want to be in that rabbit hole of the Three of Swords, because they know that they will lose themselves again, because it was too much of a work to find themselves again. All right. Overall perspective for Libra. Yeah, so let me go ahead and we're going to read Cut the Cords, your angel guide, and then we'll read Ease of Grace as we conclude before we do overall perspective. All right. Okay. Libra, everything is going to be okay. Others of you Libras, everything is okay. And you're connected to cords that you need to cut because they're not understanding your opinion to help others, get out of a dark headspace. It's like someone says, I can't do it. And it's like, yes, you can. And they keep saying, I can't do it. No, you can. And they keep saying, no, I can't do it. No, yes, you can. And you get irritated and you just cut them off. Like, I'm not going to keep telling you can do something. If I can do it, you can do it. You may not do it the way that I did it, but let me help you. I may not be able to help you financially, but I can invest in you with conversation to tell you the hows so you don't have to do it yourself. Why am I pulling you another one? Power, intuition. All right. And pertaining to cut the cords, it simply says, when you ask your angels to support you in cutting the cords, they will help dissolve the connections that are hooking you into a negative situation, Libra. You have to do your part, too, by removing yourself from harmful and draining situations. Power intentions. Remember I said about negative thoughts or something. Let's confirm. I don't want to add extra to something that doesn't need to be added to. It says minimize negative thinking. Okay. It's okay, right? That's why it's a new day. You have 24 hours in a new day to try again. If you have to try again every hour, that's putting in the work and effort. For some of you, that you're just like, that's just too draining and overwhelming. Everyone is different. Okay? We don't all operate the same, but you can be trained to do the same. So we have power and intention. It says for the next 72, Libra, angels are encouraging you to reconnect with your initial ideas and intentions for whatever you are thinking about at this time, or even for your entire life. Often we have an initial intention, and then over time, our ideas change. The universe is still responding to our initial intentions, though, because we have let them go, and we let go, we let God. So if you are confused about how to move forward at this time, you need to recognize that you are a powerful being with influence and potential. Wasn't I just saying that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's like someone is saying, no, I can't. If it's not you, Libra, it's someone that you're dealing with, excuse me, that they can't see. And so you have to find another approach. Okay. Sometimes you have to bring in other connections, other soulmates, whether it's family, a counselor, to come in to speak on your behalf. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and look at overall perspective. For others of you in the next 72, you are going to resolve situations and you guys are going to reflect on it and laugh. We have Tree of Life in reverse. Yes, you have to go watch. Or was I just telling you, Libra, about the tree stump and about the life, how you're able, the rings tells you how old the tree is. And I was saying that you're not being cut off, you're growing, and you're not seeing that. You're not seeing your role at this time in the next 72. And the reason why, because the blockage is the Three of Swords. It's like you're not seeing yourself in the next 72 going towards the Three of Swords, going towards heartache, going towards grief, right? Going towards pain, whether that's body. If it's the body, what are you doing that's allowing your body to hurt? What are you doing that's causing your own pain, right? You're disregarding with the Tree of Life in reverse pertaining to over perspective. This is definitely being closed-minded, but it doesn't have to be, right? Because I said I didn't feel like with rebel energy was ill intentions. I feel like it's just more so like your shadow energy telling you like, oh, they're laughing at me, or that's not so. But if it is, just as a side note, that's why you have to cut it off, because you have to grow. Right? It's like remove yourself from a situation or circumstance that does not allow you to grow. And that's where it could be filled, where the shame is of being the laughing stock of the matter in the next 72. It's not for all of you, but I try to look at your channel messages in all angles of a transformation that you are having in the next 72. Others of you, the overall direction is to experience this Three of Swords so that you can realize your role or your position. Or this is you putting yourself in position for others to recognize your role. You're cutting them off. You're saying, no, I'm not giving you access. I don't want to feel that. That doesn't feel good. Don't laugh at me. But I'm not saying that it is. But rebel energy on the shadow end, it's kind of like, don't be a bully in the next 72 type energy. Let's take a look at this overall perspective with the Tree of Life. All right. Tree of Life in inverted, Libra. The Tree of Life encourages you to examine how you contribute to your growth and the longevity of the world. Where can you step in and step up? How does your current state of being affect the planet? In regards to a situation, this card simply states that what is not good for the situation is also not good for the planet. Right? It's talking about your role. All right? It's not just about you. And some of you are realizing that. Okay? Which is not a bad thing. We all have those moments of realizations, right? Of, okay, I get it now. It's not to break you down, but transformation, that's what that is. It breaks you down to the most simple matter so that you can reform and be this new, right? Mind, body, and soul. What else does Libra need to focus on pertaining to this Tree of Life? Why it is inverted? Libra, if no one's told you that they love you, I love you. Tower. Okay, I'm being guided to stop there. Okay, you got to experience this tower moment. You can't run away from the tower moment. I know we play it safe, and some of us are comfortable in always playing it safe, but you have to experience this tower. Others of you have to allow others to experience their towers, because you can't protect them as under this umbrella. You have to allow them to experience their own reign. And sometimes that rain doesn't feel good. That rain can make you sick. Okay? Others of you, this rain is, once they experience that tower, they then gather up their strength, right? They're this new person that's willing to stand up tall and firm. Some of you have speaking issues, meaning you're learning how to speak up for yourself. We can be guided on how to speak up for ourselves, right? When our soulmates say, hey, don't speak up, because if you don't speak up, they'll run over you, right? That's definitely one of my energies in the collective that it took me a long time to do because of my empath and my empathic energy, as well as my compassion. I didn't know how to separate the two. So that's someone of you. This tower moment is not to hurt you. It's to allow you to grow in the next 72. Or this is you being a guider for someone else, and you're watching their tower moment, and you are being assistance to their navigation, right? You're not being in control of their choices, of of how they're navigating this tower, how they're experiencing this tower, but you're making your presence known as a support system. Let's go ahead and move forward and look at overall focus, Libra. One of my insecurities is sometimes I feel that people think that I'm trying too hard when it comes to my communication. It's like, no, I'm using my gift, and I'm allowing God to use me. Everyone's not going to get you, Libra. Everyone's not going to accept you, and you vice versa. You're not going to accept everyone. You're not going to agree with everyone. Okay? Your intuition that we all have the gift of intuition, right? So, supreme protection, overall focus. All right, Aries. I keep calling you Aries. Libra, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations and trust in the next 72. I love it. I love it. I definitely do, and I hope that you do too. It's for the betterment, okay? For some of you, you are learning bittersweet. You're now getting the sweet, okay? Which is very nice because it's a learning experience where you are able to now be a guidance for others. It's very beautiful. So you're learning that you are not the only one. And that's where some of you are going through, right? Your shadow energy is telling you that you are the chosen one. And like you're the only chosen one out of the whole wide world. And you're realizing, no, there's many, right? Okay, move forward. Let's go ahead. Rebel energy is laugh. What you need to acknowledge, what you need to speak up about is basically guiding someone else to lighten up the load, enjoying the next 72, having a good time. Some of you could be celebrating. I think I told you to celebrate in secret because there's different views of you in the next 72, Libra. All right. We have chaos and conflict in reverse. Yes, Libra, enjoy your next 72. This is letting me know that you are conquering insecurities, or you are watching someone get over their tower moment of this Three of Swords overall perspective, right? For others of you, it is safe for you to be you, okay? Because Aries energy, which is your opposite sign, is unapologetically, right? But Aries is the first house, and it's all about self and future, about new beginnings, aces, right? Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, okay? And pertaining to challenge is you not knowing how to break away so that you can really truly be your authentic self in the next 72, meaning not being ashamed of your shadow energy, okay? Not being ashamed of, some of you don't know how to start anew because you're worried about what other people think. And pertaining to obstacles is getting lost in a negative mindset, and being lost in heartbreak, and being lost in disappointment. If you've been saying, if you haven't been feeling safe, All right. It's others' inner demons here. And you are protected. You may need to drink green tea. You may need to, I'm hearing colligate. I don't know if that's a word, coalition. You may find yourself wearing green. And this is March, and green is very significant. Don't be tricked into something that feels in the next 72 is kind of like, I don't want to say being tricked. It's giving me, you know how God paid the price, right? He paid the cost. It's like, don't forget that God paid the cost, right? For our lives or for our sins, right? So it's saying, don't forget what you've been through. Don't limit yourself. All that you've been through, right? It could have been worse. Something happened that caused grief. It could have been you, right? Enjoy life, moving beyond the next 72. All right. All right. For some of you, that's your assignment of learning how to smile and have a good time again. Let's go ahead and look at foolish energy, Libra. For some of you, you are learning how to work with people. You're learning how to build again. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands, foolish energy. And what I love about the Seven of Wands and foolish energy is because you can look at it in two different viewpoints. The first viewpoint is that you do have help, but you don't see it. So you have your guard off. You push people away. You shun them away, right? Because you think there's ill intention. Others of you, it's literally saying you feel attacked. So you're fighting people off. Okay, you're fighting. You're just. It's like a no-go. Okay, complicated. But let's talk about this Seven of Wands. Okay, foolish energy. And this could be the Tower moment, really, that you're experiencing. Not for all, but for some of you. Others of you, if you're not a Libra, it's because you're in Libra's energy. Whether you want to be in Libra's energy or not, or you are dealing with a Libra. All right, let's talk about the Seven of Wands, Libra. Now, the Seven of Wands is a state of internal defensiveness. Okay, feeling criticized or creeped up on, jealousy of others, okay, deflecting blame, but not really realizing that you're bigger than the situation, you're higher than the situation. So you're choosing not to be foolish is a choice. Okay. Some of you are making a commitment, right, to stay on higher grounds, but don't forget to bring people with you. You need somebody, or you're trying to make that known to a soulmate. Okay, we have go outside. It says you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. All right, let's take a look at feminine energy. I was supposed to, I'll clarify, yeah, Three of Swords. That's what I was supposed to do. All right. To give more clarity pertaining to this Three of Swords. Leadership. Okay. King of Wands. Okay. All right. Feminine energy. Feminine energy, Ten of Materials. This is community. You're not alone. This is the village. Remember that tree I said you're growing, but it's widening. It's widening the capacity. It's widening, right? right? You have experience. You have experience to be able to lead. For some of you, you are that tower moment of redemption. All right, we have the King of Wands of leadership. You are having an epiphany, right? An enlightenment in your position, your role in leadership. You see how this chair, it gives the vibe of sun rays, right? When you are still in your position, you're able to be enlightened, right? This isn't secret. I don't know who that was for. You will understand what that means if you don't understand what it means now. All right. And this is also giving me someone that is sinister. Okay. You know who it is, who's trying to prevent you. So I said they're trying to shame, blame, trying to prevent you from building and growing, trying to prevent you from having a sense of leadership, of belonging, right? You are no longer the black sheep. Let it go. Masculine energy, Two of Swords, okay? A masculine energy, you could be in a third-party situation, or you can just literally, you are who you are, and you made it very clear you're going to talk to who we want to talk to, right? And you're choosing not to make a decision. In secret, you have made a decision. You have a primary, meaning, masculine energy, no gender roles. There's this, who you're facing, you've already made the decision that's your primary. While this person, you've told them that they were the primary. So this person is saying, why did you do this, right? And this person is saying, well, you told me this. And you're keeping the blindfold on without having to make a decision, but secretly you have. So it's a form of masculine manipulating here. Let me clarify this masculine energy. Clarify this masculine energy, please. Page of Wands. Player energy. Okay. Anywho, let's move forward. A player is a player, and a player is saying, I'm not changing for nobody. Right? The game shall go on. Anywho, so if you're wondering why someone has not changed, they are not. They have no intentions to. And that's why they laugh. They see it, they like it when people fight over them. All right. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in shadow energy. All right. What does that mean? Is the question. Your shadow energy is trying to make you feel like you don't have an opportunity, whether that's people, places, or things in the next 72. Because this tower is going to tame your shadow energy. And your shadow knows it. All right? You know how that saying, God knows what you're going to do before you do it? Your shadow self already knows that you're going to tell it to be still. Okay? Breaking habits in the next 72 are preparing to. Others of you breaking the habit of masking who you are and freely being, right? Walking the walk. Okay. Romantic oracle for Libra, please. There's a masculine that's realizing until they stop it. A masculine knows if they don't stop their player ways, they're not going to grow. They're going to grow in their shadow energy, but it's not going to grow into balance here. All right. Romantic oracle for Libra, please. Libra, we have romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Told you. Live in the next 72. Enjoy in the next 72. You deserve it. Okay? That's something. Enjoying your day is not a privilege. That's a choice that you have access to. It can't be taken away. You have to give people permission to take it. No one can take your laughter away. But your shadow energy can. You're learning to have control over your shadow self. And the best way that I can say it is like fasting. You're saying, oh, okay, I'm not going to eat for 4 hours. I'm just going to train, right? I'm training myself to be obedient to my decisions, okay? Our decision making. All right, let's go ahead and shed some light on your reading, Libra. Libra, your reading is not complicated, okay? It is not. All right, for others of you, the Three of Swords, whether it's grief, suffering, heartbreak, or sorrow, or just your emotions just all over the place, right? And pertaining, if it's pain in the body, it's just more so you're irritable, and you got to learn to not lash out on people in the next 72, all right? Others of you, you're learning just because everyone else is having a good time and that you're not, you're learning to tell misery to go. Doesn't belong. There was another channel message that I was getting though, but it kind of like something's going to resolve itself. Okay. Don't try to have control issues in the next 72. We have the crumbling, shedding light on your next 72. It says, what are you clinging on to, Libra? All right, let's pull your affirmation. You already know for some of you Libras. And you're trying to justify it. It's like you keep putting it back on the scale. You keep putting it back on the scale. And it weighs heavy. All right. We have, I appreciate and acknowledge all of me. So that some of you Libras are going to be healing your tower moment of insecurities. It says, my life is just beginning. Libra, stop playing. Stop playing, okay? Libra, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, all right? And that is you. And that is your next 72 of your channel messages. I was supposed to do something. What was I supposed to do? I think I'm just overthinking at this moment, but there was something. I don't want to just leave your reading. Nurture. It's just a lot on your reading right now. Experiencing divine love. Make sure you go to the monthly. You may find some gems in there. All right, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, Libra.